What's up, everyone? How are you all doing? It is Agricola time with PT90044, Donba32, and V playing EIK GWM France G4 G5 Czech Austria Z. First pile, the only good card is Hill Bandit. Acrobat Action Artist is a silly little combo. Yeah, nothing's really good here. Wood Buyer exists, but unlikely to... Oh, Milking Hand and Mace... Oh dear. Okay. Well, now. I think that first pack was so bad that Cowherd isn't gonna wheel. Do I just let Cowherd have the Milking Hand and I take Mason? Hey, Sid. Yeah, this is, chat box is over there. It probably has to be Mason, but these four on the wheel are fine. Woodcarver, the least exciting of them. Fence Dealer's usually friendly with Mason. You save a fair bit of wood. Yeah, I agree, Sid. Is definitely Fence Dealer here. I don't think I need Cheapskate or Carrot Farmer at this point. Racing Stable Manager. That's a fun one, but Resource Collector is just good. This could be a Street Musician game. On the other hand... So, I mean, without Traveling Players cards in the game, I absolutely take Resource Collector here. I am being tempted by the Street Musician. And even though everyone else saw Street Musician before Acrobat and Action Artist, my first pack was so bad that, like, I think the chances those cards get played is still decently high. And the Food Connoisseur definitely adds to it. Oh, there was Groupie also. Hey, Gray. Yeah, I mean, Resource Collector's pretty high power, right? Like, it's between 3 and 4, depending on what power list you look at. So the opportunity cost, I would say, is clearly non-zero. This is not the right window size, but it's going to be okay here. 2.3. I guess it's just a fluke of the power, like, The ones I remember, it's way better than that. But okay, yeah. Sure. And I think we just take Wood Buyer. I don't think Dock Worker is strong enough. Level Vagabond doesn't do anything. Cube Cutter. No. This is a block pick. I don't plan on playing Wood Buyer. Food Connoisseur came back. I'm not going to need Wood Carver, so I'll take Food Con. Really not sure if Street Musician's going to pay off, but we'll see. And then Tapestry Weaver here is fine. Baker's Daughter doesn't do anything. Stone Deliveryman. These stone are really late, and that's why this card isn't good. If this stone was 6, 8, 10, and 12, it would be so much better. Alright, Sid, thanks. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay, so this pack has 2 well returns. Didn't see Well Builder in the game. That's not what I meant to pull down there. Changing Plans. Really fun for the Racing Stable Manager, but the pick here is Melon Patch. Melon Patch, such a good card. I do have this Food Connoisseur Veg Source if it comes to that. Cornucopia is good. Stonehouse Recon could be useful. Writing Desk could be useful. Baby Sling. Trip to the Lake isn't that bad. I'm not going to pick it here. Baby Sling? I have not played Baby Sling in a long time. Beanfield doesn't do anything for me. Given that I already have a miner to sow vegetables on, it's really just a point. I'm going to take Baby Sling. Baby Sling is a card you have to be careful of how much you're giving to your opponents. Because you are reducing competition for family growth, but it could end up being really helpful in a Mason game where I'm planning to use the growth with room spot 3 times. And especially for that last use of it, I don't think I'll be reducing competition. That's already a non-competitive spot, family growth with room in the late rounds. Yeah, so this looks okay so far. There was Chimney with a clay cost. Trying to see how good Hill Bandit's gonna be. Oh, well, there's a couple here. Venus Statue. Venus Statue could be usable, but I'd rather have someone else take it. Unusual Architecture, though. You receive 2 food for each new room. That is good for me. Parforce Hunting, not especially. I am in a hearth game as opposed to a baking game or a get food from everywhere game. So Parforce isn't terrible. I mean, I am doing some bottom feeding if I can, but not a ton. it's not going to be enough for... Damba says, let's please not restart because his hand is so fun. Okay. Tempted to just take unusual architecture here. Maybe Hill Bandit pays for it. But it's going to be 2 clay for 6 food and a point. It's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to need Stone Axe, but I like seeing it having a clay cost. Planter Box and Village School are both good. I mean, I'm a sucker for Village School, but also it's really good. On the other hand, my cards are fine right now. I probably should just take Planter Box because I don't have a lot of crops yet. Farm Name Sign is fine. I'm a bit worried about filling up all my spaces. Both well returns come back, but those are kind of hard to justify here. It's possible Stonehouse Reconstruction is the best pick for me. Cornucopia is probably stronger, but it costs a reed, which I'd rather be sending to room parts and renovating. I mean, Stonehouse Recon costs a stone, but just the tactical ability to get my renovate off turn could be useful enough. Flat Hill, no, I don't have enough planted fields for it, but I would love to use it if I could. Otherwise, Glassblower Shop in the game is good for me. One more potential Hill Bandit take. And Trip to the Lake is fine because I want to be avoiding traveling players, taking fishing. Here, I mean, Panda's okay. Not great. Apple Tree might be the right pick. Parforce Hunting, I probably want to play all my other miners ahead of it. So Apple Tree or Panda, and I guess Apple Tree's easier. Alright, so Early Ox, Street Musician, Hill Bandit, Food Connoisseur. Nobody saw Hill Bandit too, which is a little extra advantage. If I am start player, I probably do Food Connoisseur, Day Laborer. Or I consider it. It's really not a great opening, but it's okay. 2 clay is a bit of a stretch just for unusual architecture. 2 clay if sheep is round 1 still makes sense to me if I'm start player. So I hope what Donba means by fun is the traveling players stuff and not cowherd milking hand a zillion cows. Because I'm a little afraid of all the cows. I'm not especially afraid of traveling players. In fact, I want the traveling players randomness to happen quite badly. And I'm in 4th with Major coming out round 1. get this on the road. Unusual Architecture and Baby Sling are the first miners I want to play. Trip to the Lake wouldn't be bad early, but needs 2 Ox. Donma gets to play his #1 favorite card, huh? Art Director first pick for PT. We're gonna have a street musician. We're gonna have a nice street musician. We're gonna have a great street musician. But it's not gonna happen this turn, because Donba immediately plays Family Counselor. Yep, many people's... it's in many people's favorite couple cards. So I'm ending up with 3 wood, almost certainly. And then I didn't take Private Forest or anything like that, so my last action, probably Plow. I don't want to start because I can't afford any of these yet, so it's almost certainly a Plow. I could just transition into a baking game. Oh. Last. Can I get out of this? Questions I love to ask one move into the game. Yeah, PT's probably playing Acrobat, which means I might not be able to get Street Musician to the table. And indeed, it's Day Labor or Plow here, and I should have enough food. With Mason and Planner Box, I probably want to have my 3 extra rooms here. And then Fence Dealer, these 4 spaces or these 6. Okay, there's some hope as PT takes Reedstone food. Family Counselor is definitely safe on the left board, but could get a little aggressive and go for the right board. Donba's playing Perp. And V goes with Groupie. Oh my gosh, and I can't play an Ock? Oh no. I'm gonna have trouble getting my Ox out. Alright, well, this is annoying. Because this is such a good street musician, and just going 4th has destroyed me. I guess I just take 2 Reed and hope I can start Baby Sling. Tomba's top 3 occupations: Family Counselor, Unicycle Driver, Perp. So PT goes to travel, and is Groupie gonna pay 2 food for a guest? Yes. writing desk, of course. This is awful. Donba's gonna play Cheapskate. Use that to trigger something, and then play another Ock. Oh no, maybe Cheapskate not, let's see. What am I up to here? Good morning, Marushka. People have traveling players cards. I have a street musician, and I've gone 4th, 4th, 3rd to start this game. I could take 2 wood here. Food's a bit of a problem, but not a huge one for me. PT's gonna have a power game. Yeah, PT has Acrobat also, but Groupie's feeding off it, and then Donba has the best cards. Opens with Reedstone instead of Ock. That's something I'm thankful for. V plays Swimming Studio. Interesting. And Trip to the Lake came around twice to me. We're gonna have an interesting game here. Hill Bandit? Yeah, it's fantastic. I have not had time to play any of the things I wanted to play until just now. And I do think I need to play Food Connoisseur. Or Hill Bandit very soon. Let's see, and V takes the clay, which means I should just play the Hill Bandit now. Alright, and we do get traveling. I'm surprised Donba didn't Ock. If he's not gonna Ock, what's the rush in starting with writing desk? And V's gonna fish for 1 food plus a wood into 3 food. I mean, that groupie action's not very strong right now. Donba's from Norway nerd team. Maybe. Alright, so what is my plan this round? Start player trip to the lake? No. Oh gosh, nothing's great. I haven't been able to get Reedstone food. PT has a room. Maybe I should have played Food Connoisseur, but V taking the 4 clay really confused me. So my options here are 4 wood or room. Yeah, I'll take 4 wood. 2 reed, yeah, that's fine also. I do have those miners that I want to pay reed for. You would build? Yeah, I'm not feeling it this game. I'm too thin. Kind of literally, because I'm hungry. And then I don't want to, like, defend against PT right behind me. It just seems like a lot of wasted actions in an already inefficient game. Yeah, because I can take the clay, play unusual architecture next round, potentially. V takes the 3 wood to get to 5 wood. Oh, I'm not gonna click on this one. That's not a nice looking link. I think I'm supposed to day labor. I could start apple tree and eat the grain. Apple tree's not what I expected to be playing here. If I go apple tree, then I open reedstone food, 5 clay, or I build a room if Alright, if you send it to cheer me up. Oh, it's a Snickers bar. Thanks, buddy. Oh, and PT just takes the traveling anyway. That shows me. Carrot farmer. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, 2 food, 1 grain, and the apple. Right? Oh, now I have a G, yes. Understudy for Donba. Yes, yes. You're all correct. And V plays Guildhall. Oh. Uh. So that's a clay grain, the way I played this. Cool. Well, that worked better than the worst case scenario. And now we get growth. So I get an easy build. Donba doesn't have... Alright, so I could just take Reedstone Food first here, or 5 Clay. Unusual Architecture is not going to be as amazing as I was hoping, but this is an okay sequence for me. It's too many food. Then I take Reedstone Food, I build. I probably start Sling. Ooh, I could start Sling this action. It depends on how much wood people take. Yeah, it does depend on what V does. Family Portrait. So PT pays 6 food for 4 points. Alright, so this is going to be a lot easier of a baking game than I had expected. I should be able to get an oven down by the end of this harvest. Donba takes 2 wood over 3 wood, so he wants 2 wood and a food, assuming that he's getting an ox second. Seems to be a safe assumption for now. Fireplace Borrower. Well, I can't start here because Donba has room parts. And let's see. PT takes food clay on traveling players, another grain. Clay is an interesting one. So I might not play Baby Sling. I might just go with Trip to the Lake. Yeah, do I want to speed up the growth queue? I'm not so certain. I could just take 6 wood. If, well, I guess V has 2 actions here, so that's less likely. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look. Donba starts with Beanfield. Right, because PT took Private Forest out of that pack. V must have taken Guildhall. Which is fine. Guildhall's great. Donba took start player, so Donba will build first. V takes the 5 clay and the 3 wood. 3 wood policing Donba. 5 clay because 5 clay is good. Alright, so Donba's gonna build second action, which means I can start Sling here. That's good. And I won't be reordering the growth queue. Alright, so somehow this ended up okay. I thought I was so dead, just... not long at all ago. PT getting the well with the wood on the board. Nice. That's a really bad place to put my apple tree. What am I doing? Oh, so dumb. Donba builds a room. My planter box hates that I put the apple tree there. V could Reno Hearth and still build a clay room, which is generally strong. Well, 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 indeed, Rilo. So, how many wells are getting played this game? I'm going to suggest that it's possible all 3 get played. This one, upgrade to Village Well, replay it, upgrade to Wishing Fountain, and then someone gets another one. V fishes, because of food. Let's see. I'll grow with melon patch, probably. And then last action could be Food Connoisseur. Oh, PT goes for Acrobat. I'm gonna have so much green so fast. What do I do here? I shouldn't take my own wood. What are my actions next round? 2 read is fine. I'd rather have more, but that's a very fixable problem. It might be too late for Food Connoisseur. We'll see if the wood police show up or if V needs to get the Reno in. Nope, of course it's the wood police. Alright, I'm kind of short food, but at the same time, not that badly. Acrobat gets a plow. This is really not great. Would really like to have a bit more stuff. Specifically, 1 more clay or 1 more stone. I probably shouldn't risk things. So, after my next 2 moves, if possible, I'm just gonna take 2 clay and build clay oven, I think. Not quite sure how likely that is to happen. Don plays a hearth. Oh, I guess right now I could start unusual architecture. The late stone is pretty annoying, honestly. Alright, V is building. Alright, if I can't get the oven... Acrobat and art director don't care which person gets used for them. Okay, so this is Food Connoisseur or Reedstone Food. Yeah, Reedstone Food Eat 1 Grain is really not a bad option. There are renovation lines available to me here. Namely the joinery line, but that really doesn't accomplish most of the things I'd want to get done here. PT plays Cheapskate, Resource Collector, something. We'll see what that minor improvement is. Yeah, I do want to keep my stone for the most part to get to stone sooner. Stone axe. Nice. I like it. Hill Bandit coming in big here. I could just plow with my last move now. Room, Reno Clay Oven could be next stage. Yes. I do need the 4 clay or the 3 clay, but that's not too difficult. Donba gets a beehive down. That's nice. Yep, keep the raw grain again. That's right, Fofo. Yeah, no fences for the sheep. I mean, Donba and V are taking the sheep at some point. Have to imagine. V's taking it right now. And yes, Hill Bandit, good most games, let's be honest. And I probably just play Unusual Architecture for 0 or 2 food at the end with the extra Hill Bandit clay. Here I could take wood, but with Fence Sealer in hand, I think I just plow. Hey Thytrius, thank you very much for the good luck. Playroom. Grow Reno clay oven. I'd probably just take the wood. PT goes traveling again. Oh, and I've missed one trigger. It's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't want V to have start player here. At least for 6 wood. V's taking start player anyway with kitchen cabinet. That works okay for me. Means that V's going to be playing more majors on minor spaces, and more majors is more clay. PT takes the acrobat plow. Yeah, I didn't see PT playing wood police there without stone for stone axe. Veggies come out this round, which is better than them coming out next round. V is getting this down now. Not exactly sure what the pressure is for Hearth 2. One happy bandit, yes indeed. V changing. V looks like we've got a change incoming. Nope, that doesn't look like a change. Businesswoman. Clay oven. Ooh. Okay, so instead of grabbing clay, I'm grabbing stone. Chemist. And then one more improvement. This explains the think. It's not a short sequence here. Pottery, okay. Another really strong Hill Bandit sequence. Diligent Farmer. Yeah, the theme is interesting. So, Diligent Farmer gets nothing. What's the point of playing Diligent Farmer then? I'm not so sure. I take the stone first, I think. As much as I despise taking 2 stone at once, it's a really low stone game. Or, I guess the stone is being spent aggressively. There's just a lot of ways to spend stone. And I pretty much do need the stone oven to have a strong game here. I would like a veg very soon, because I do need to sow vegetables this stage and stage 5 on the melon patch to get 2 fields out of it, which is really what I'd love to do. PT spends a stone for 3 wood, makes sense. 2 rooms. I have a mason for this. Yeah, it's gotta be room in Reno, I think. This lets PT grow next round, but that's okay. It's really not preferable, but if Sling opens only 1 slot in the queue this whole game, that's a good Sling. Reedstone food for PT, probably following with another traveling players. I do want to get Fence Dealer and Mason out in the rest of the game. Fence Dealer first. I could have Fence Tempo this game, which is coming in what feels like late, but we're honestly not very far into this game. We've just had so many extra weird actions going on. I've probably spent a long time thinking. Yeah, I'm definitely the slow one here. Coward and Lovable Vagabond, they're technically cards. Let's get that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Employee of the month for V? Oh, that could be really strong. Did not see Businesswoman, didn't see Diligent Farmer, but I guess that could be Employee of the Month over Mason. Donba plowed and triggered the Carrot Farmer. And understudies it. That's neat. It doesn't look like I'm getting my Sobake this stage. I would assume V knows that Diligent doesn't retroactively work. Oh yeah, it could be that. Graduate, maybe is the name. I don't remember. V gets a guest. I'm actually not sure of the order of those. Acrobat might go after. Did we do the right order of things? Maybe. Okay, so V is the one who's growing this round. Would I rather just try to get this Sobake down? That might be more important for... No, it's just one field. How bad could it be? V would probably not hesitate to grow. That's the biggest issue here. Unusual architecture is going to be a fine play. I don't need to play anything else here. Maybe I just play Planter Box instead. I'll play Unusual Architecture. Oh. What am I doing? Okay. So I'll take a veg next action, expect Donva to sow pretty soon. V's not going to grow with this action unless feels like the improvement is more necessary to do first. So I think Reedstone Food is a fine last action here to get 2 stone and then Reno with Mason. Eventually. Could also play Fence Dealer this round if I don't get my Sobake. I'm gonna get 3 baby slings, Rilo. Last one on Mason. V takes the Reedstone Food. Yeah, so Plow is the backup plan, I think. To sow baking with this action. PT takes wood, paying a stone. Donba does recognize the threat, takes Sobake. Is that a Vince McMahon? I mean, I'm not a wrestling fan, so I do not know these things. Alright, so Plow and Fence Dealer is probably the best action sequence. Yeah, because PT's fencing. I still feed 7, which is kind of neat. My game is moving okay. It could be a lot worse. My opponents have a lot of cards played, and I'm a bit short on card points. But I'm gonna have a big stone house, and that's always worth something. Donba took 2 wood. Yeah, so it's just time to play Fence Dealer. V played Village School on growth. V's taking the 4 clay with Groupie. That's what's happening. Okay. Sure. Then... I do believe I still feed the baby as a baby. PT didn't fence yet. Two stones really good for what I need, and stone's coming out late again, so I think I take it with my next action. I don't think hoping for 3 stone is reasonable. There's too many actions in this game. The stone is scarce, relatively. PT's gonna be changing plans. Changing plans is a really expensive plow, but with a stone axe, it makes sense, gotta say. I could even start player Stonehouse Recon into 3 stone. Yeah, if the opportunity arises, I'll definitely try. But the Groupie and Acrobat make... Well, not the Acrobat. The Groupie makes the timing of things really suspect. Like, I'll have to be sure I don't miss a tactic. So PT didn't fence, which means I could. It's not a bad round for fencing. What else am I up to? The 2 stone. Well, Donba took Reedstone, so I can't really run-o right now. I'll fence. It's not great. Maybe I should fence next move. I could get my Sobake done. It's probably not a bad idea. PT playing Village well. And I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't think I can justify taking the village well. There's just really not enough stone this game. Good job to PT, gonna get it. Although I do think, actually, I like my position more than PT's at this exact moment. Not sure if I should fence small or bigger. I kind of think I should fence small. Is there enough plowing this game? PT's going to be changing plans, but... Dom playing Basket Maker's Workshop. V grabs a veg. So I believe I'm supposed to sow bake here and then fence with my last action. Or fence and take boars and then take cows. Yeah, PT has no idea that I'm not planning on building well. I agree that it looked really risky. Alright, I'll fence first. Am I gonna get 6 fields? Maybe I could. I should probably sow bake this round. PT playing Stonecutter's Hall. Does that trigger? It does trigger, right? Yeah. Stonecutter's Hall is not expected. Oops. Yeah. Clearly not part of the plan. And Donba takes a single cow. Oh no, it's 2 cows for Donba. Just 8. The other. Next stop, Value Town. And 2 pigs for V. I'm not really sure what's happening anymore. Let's see, so I'm doing Reedstone food, Reno, and then I am going to be able to grow this coming round with Mason if I pull that off. The Reedstone food Reno, I don't think is super likely to work, but I will be prioritizing it very hard now that the animal spaces are gone quickly. V takes 4 plus 2 wood. No, 4 plus 3. And the private forest. No, wait. Where'd that last wood come from? I will assume PT's not cheating here. And I must have missed something. Plow is pretty hotly contested. No planter box yet? No, because I suck. Also, I don't really need it until... Yeah, I'm only going to hit it once, am I? That's very underwhelming. It's going to be a 1-point planter box for me. So I need to fade PT and V not renoing here. V can toss a card and use Village School to reno. PT took 1 cow. Donba plays Pumpkin Trellis. Seems okay. And is only fencing 14 instead of 15. Yeah, resource collector is probably where that last wood came from. V takes a grain, so I do get Reno. If there's no plow support, all 4 players cannot get to 5 fields. Yeah, that has to be true, right? Reno with it is planar box. Because there's only 14 plows, and if everyone wants 20... But I've got this melon patch for an extra field. There's changing plans. Really weird that Donba keeps an extra wood here. Oh yeah, you're right, plow sow. So it is a closer application of pigeonhole principle than I was first saying. Alright, got to Mason here in round 11. That's pretty nice. And the last action's probably just one animal. This board is terrible. Let's not. What did V pick over Mason? I have to assume it was, whatever this last doc is, because it wouldn't be businesswoman. It wouldn't be diligent farmer. Yeah, 2 ox in hand, but I think I know, I've seen one of them. I didn't see businesswoman or diligent. Actually, now I can think about taking 1 stone. Yeah, how this opened was awful, and we made a comeback. A groupie because he saw no, I did see groupie, but that's a good guess. V minus clay to 2 food place what? Oh, chemist. Should I just take this? It's that or a boar, honestly. This is not a bad spot right now. Village Elder or Reeve? I think that is a good guess. This doesn't look quite good enough for me. Plowsow comes out. So plow and 2 sheep are my 2 best moves, probably. 2 stone, 1 clay is not bad. V's gonna start with a fireplace. Play food. And play Midnight Fencer. Writing desk I did see, Pumpkin Trellis was first. Almost always. Probably just plow. Even though that does seed the stone to PT. My taking the pig means I don't get tempo. Donba has Milking Hand left to play. That's Donba's last dock. Oh, I have a veg. Yeah, that's a good question. I think 2. Two sheep are gone. Yeah, and I think technically I don't even discard them. The parentheticals are supposed to be ignored, to the best of my knowledge. Okay, so 5 actions and they all suck. I'm going second next round. Two stone possibly is the best thing here. Right, Fofo, but the thing is that the parentheses should just be ignored. Parentheses are like hints at how to execute things better, but they aren't actually the rules. Don Vaflausos again. Understudy. Nice. So PT took the 1 cow. Ugh, and V's taking Reedstone. Wow, this is bad. Bad board. I could just play Joinery. I would so much rather have the well. Let me get my breeding pigs. I pretty much only need 1 more Sobake to feed this game, I think. Alright, PT takes the well. Should I be ready to take it after Wishing Fountain? No, both the well replacements wheeled, right? So... it is just the Joinery for me, unless V snags it right now. I mean, V probably should. The backup plan for my stone is Stonehouse Recon, which is fine. It is a backup plan. Not having a backup plan would be kind of bad. And V needs wood in a bad way. Get to spend these extra resources I have, which is nice. Have an excuse to take more wood, which is nice. I did get my unusual food. Thank you for the reminder, though. I can play Wood Buyer now. It wouldn't really antagonize anyone except V. But what else am I doing right now? Oh my gosh, another grain. V might... V is gonna take... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this last action. I didn't take my grain. Right? No, I didn't. Okay, so V's gonna take veg or fences. Alright, so what are my options? It's Wood Buyer, or Sow Bake, or take veg. I guess it is take veg. Wood Buyer just doesn't feel right. V has a lot of off-board points, but isn't in great shape otherwise. And I do want Sow Bake this round. Oh, V Plowsows. That works for me. V plays, discards Chimney. PT gets a plow down here. See, I kind of should take a cow. Oh, Donba starts with Family Portrait. I could just still bake here. You played a mixed pack game. You played Architect, Unusual Architecture, and some other stuff. That's fun. Like Rustic, maybe, if it's a clay room. Alright, so V takes the Sow Bake. I think... Not really sure what's going on with everyone else's game here, but one cow's fine for me. One sheep will also be fine. I think I can get Sow Bake next round, first action. I'm really out of stuff to do. I'm just going to be taking wood. so I think my next action is a sheep. Then I just go for whatever wood's there. Somebody took 3 wood. Oh, V's taking it right now. That's what play-by-play is telling me. I do have a spare veg to eat, because my ordering is not optimal, but it's not going to matter. I'm really not sure why Donba kept a wood. Does he have milking stool also? PT fencing 15, probably occupying the rest of the spaces. PT's got a fine game here. Just won't get all animal types, I think, is the biggest weakness in it. Oh, isn't fencing fully. 34, 38, 39. Stonecutter's Hall counted? No, 41. I guess I should be close to 50 already. Yeah, okay. I'm doing fine. Donba at 29 plus the 4 there. V at 20. Alright, so I have a good cushion here. It's just been a very dry board this whole game. V's gonna go be a chemist. Makes sense with extra clay in the game. Needing to pay off the borrower. The clay went to the 2 clay accumulation space. I don't have a better action than that. I think I don't actually want to eat wood right now. I would rather chomp on a raw veg first. What is there to do? Take clay, build the fireplace, take reedstone food, play stone house recon? That's a better line just because it's more reliable. I don't need grain, I don't need food. Breed a boar. Donba takes Plowsow. Only he and PT can grow. If I had remembered Apple Tree, I definitely should have plowed this spot first. Center top seems pretty safe most of the time. V is taking Sobake. Didn't see that coming. I got a fair bit of crops here. 2 food and crops right now. I mean, if V wants traveling to get taken, this is a good way to do it. PT doesn't need more food. Cow is a point. Pig is a point. 3 wood is a point. I am very point capped here. I don't think taking 7 clay is a good move. I think that's just a 2 food move. Four, 5 with apple, 6 with grain, 7 with veg. If I tripped the lake fish, that's actually reasonable. Donba gets 2 cows here, so I assume the last play is milking hand for him. I think actually start player is a better place to play this. PT grabs a boar. Milking hand incoming. What? 1 fence? Did Donba... Or am I just remembering everything incorrectly? I might just be remembering. Rilo says, what song is it playing right now? Do you like this song? This one. I think that link works. Boar's gone. Okay, so now I'm fed. V takes stone, can now village school. Wait, what? So confused. Block that up. And then just take wood with my last action. Yeah, there's the milking hand, okay. What's V's score? Okay, not close. Yeah, it really didn't matter. I mean, the board sucked for everyone, which is really the key. I'll just eat all the things, because there's no tiebreaker here. That's 4 food. Yeah. And no huge late game ceiling stuff. Yep, just a strong lead thanks to Mason. Didn't do anything too special. Got my extra wood from Fence Dealer, and Hill Bandit and Street Musician were just really strong. PT 54. Donba saved for farm name sign. Really now? 45 with the, okay, so that's 49, 51, 52, 54. Yeah, I got there. Okay. I guess all that traveling players clowning was worth it. Oh, V had beggars, so V's at 45. Makes more sense. I don't have any hidden points, right? Okay, that would be bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Guildhall. Yeah, there are 2 wells. So PT wins if he fences big instead of this. That was interesting, PT thinking that they'd get an extra field. So I guess I should be thankful I didn't lose. Alright, so that game went a little long. Probably mostly due to me, though I did clean it up a little. I think it was just mostly that we had 600 actions in this game. So thanks for hanging out. It's been fun to have you all here, chatting, getting this game in. We have Agricola tomorrow on the stream, same time. This weekend, unlikely to have a Terra Mystica game for the all-player commentary, though Fire 2 tournament Group B is playing on Saturday. So if you want to see some very high-level Terra Mystica play, you can check that out at 1 p.m. Eastern for 5 hours on Saturday, which is the same time I usually stream. So a week after Saturday, I'll be playing in Group D of that tournament. And if you don't want to follow the link, I will be hosting them, so you can just hop into my channel then. So I think that takes care of the announcements for now. Thanks again for hanging out, and I will see you all in the next game. Bye.